In today's video, I am going to be making another Tres Leche cake. Today, I am doing a Dulce De Leche Tres Leche cake. Let me show you how I'm making it. We're gonna get started here just making the cake. We're gonna do it pretty simple. We're just gonna follow the instructions on the back. The only thing that I'm doing different is I'm doing 3 jumbo eggs instead of 5 egg whites. And then I'm just gonna bake it as directed in a 13x9 pan. So let me get this going. Make sure there's no clumps in the mix. Half a cup of oil. Then I'm gonna start with my eggs. Whisk the eggs a little bit in here. And then we need 1 1/4 cup water. And we're just gonna mix this up until it's well combined. Pour it in to a 9x13 pan. And we're gonna bake this at whatever the package instructions say. So I'll be back. For the Dulce De Leche Tres Leche cake, we're obviously gonna use this. You can make your own pretty easily. Just look up a recipe. You basically take regular condensed milk and you put it on the stove in water and it turns into like a caramel type of thing. I just happened to see this at the store and I was like, shortcut. I love shortcuts. We are going to save maybe like 1/4 of the can, something around there. So we're gonna save this, and this is gonna be part of the topping. It's definitely thicker than regular condensed milk. Now we're gonna add the evaporated milk. I'm gonna add about half of this and just try to thin this Dulce De Leche out a little bit. I think I will need a whisk. It's getting there. Let me pour the rest of this in here. So there is like little chunks of the caramel. It might just be like that. I don't think anybody's gonna be mad at that. So we're just gonna go with it. We're sitting at like 2.5 cups of milks. So I'm gonna add a teaspoon of vanilla and about a cup of regular milk. Stir that in. So that's ready to go. We're just gonna poke holes in the cake with a straw. You can use a fork, but I always use a straw. Oh, this is still recording. Okay, well, perfect. Now I'm just gonna pour the milk over. Just kind of take it easy as you go, because if not, the cake can like tear up a little bit on top. We're gonna cover it up with whipped cream. Still makes it easier if it's not like torn up on top. Oh, look at all that caramel that's in there. Let me see if I can whisk this a little bit better into what's left. That actually did help a little bit, but we're just gonna try to pour this over kind of evenly. I'm gonna cover this and put this in the fridge. I'm gonna say minimum 4 hours, the longer the better. Up to, 2 days probably is good. Next, we're gonna start on the whipped cream. I'm gonna make a homemade whipped cream this time. You don't have to do this. You could just get the Cool Whip, if you wanna do the easy version, but I'm going to be making it from scratch. We're gonna use the whole pint of heavy whipping cream. This has been in the fridge until literally 1 minute ago. Also, the bowl has been in the fridge for about 20 minutes. The colder the bowl, the better for making like really good whipped cream. Then I'm just gonna do 1/4 cup of powdered sugar. We're gonna be putting the caramel like on the topping, so it doesn't need to be super sweet. 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. We're just gonna turn this on slow at first and then we'll get to really high speed. I'm gonna scrape the sides and make sure the vanilla and the sugar are all mixed in and then mix it for like 1 more minute. It hasn't even been a full minute, but that looks perfect. It soaked up the milk like perfectly. If you want it even more milky, you could do the extra 1/2 cup of milk. Usually in my original recipe, I do 4 cups of milk total. It's more of just like a personal preference. So this is the Dulce De Leche that was left from the can that I set aside yesterday, and this I just put about a teaspoon or 2 of water and then heated it in the microwave for 15 seconds so that it's not so thick, and it even is really thick still, but I think it's gonna do what I want it to do. So we're gonna use this to garnish. What we're gonna start with is the whipped cream. We're gonna put this on top and we're gonna make it look pretty after I get the caramel on top of here. So I'm not super worried about it. I just want to kind of make sure it's all covered, and I should probably test this in the corner. So we're gonna do like little spoonfuls of it and then take this offset spatula and kind of like mix it in there. I think it's gonna work. So I'm just gonna put like a little bit in different places here. So we're gonna just swirl that in here. That is like super satisfying to me, the way that this looks. I don't know about you. Maybe it's not for you. Maybe you'd rather it just be like smooth. Oh my goodness, guys. Doesn't that look delicious. Should I leave it like that? I think we're good. This is like a painting though. Like you're like, when is enough here? Finish. It's never like perfect, but I like it. If you didn't want this look, I would probably put a little bit more water in the dulce de leche and do a drizzle instead. That'll look nice. That's it. I'm going to taste this in a minute. I'm super excited. I think this is gonna be really, really delicious. Okay, now for the best part, to taste it. I'm just gonna take like one bite. I didn't really cut out a full piece here because I'm gonna like try to hide that I took out a bite. We'll see how that works. Might not work, might not work very good, but I have to taste it for the video so you guys know how good it is. Or if it's good. No, it's gotta be good. It's gotta be good. This is great. Oh, I'm just supposed to take one bite. Somebody take it away. Wow. That is so good. If you are a caramel lover and a tres leche cake lover, I mean, this is the dream cake for you. It is so good. You will really enjoy this. I hope you guys try out this recipe. And if you are looking for more tres leche cake videos, make sure you check out my playlist with all the kinds I've done. I have done, I don't even know how many so far, but I've done so many and I hope to keep doing more. If you guys have suggestions of ways that I can make a different version of tres leche cake, make sure you comment it below. I would love to hear your suggestions and ideas. And if you like videos like this, testing out new recipes, tasting new foods, and learning tried and true recipes from me, make sure you subscribe for more. And I hope you guys have a great day wherever you are. See you in the next video. Oh my gosh, can you imagine like a whole like bake off of all the tres leche cakes, like back to back to back, and do like a ranking with all of them? Can you? That might be like an epic like 10,000 followers type of video, like 10 tres leche cakes for 10,000 followers. It's a good idea. Like, just remind me of this when I'm getting close to 10,000, guys. That would be fun. Let me just, whoa, camera down. Hold on.